Welcome back to the Balance HI podcast, the show where healthcare stops feeling like a mystery novel and finally starts making sense. I'm your host, Samantha Lugine, HIM Director, Digital Health Strategist, mother of two tiny coworkers who think my office is a playground sometimes, or maybe all the time. And today, we are doing something that's a little long overdue. We're talking about patient portals. Let me get my spirit fingers out here. Yes, that thing your doctor told you to log into 3 times and you swore you would, but somehow it's still sitting at the bottom of your email like a gym membership you never activated. If you ever waited for lab results, like you're waiting for someone to text you back after leaving you on red, if you ever walked into an appointment and the doctor said to you, it says you're allergic to shrimp, and you're like, no, sir or ma'am, I literally had shrimp yesterday. If you ever felt like your own health information is behind a vault door and you don't have the code, then today's episode is for you. Because after this, you'll understand exactly what a patient portal is, how it works, and why you need it, and why not using it is one of the biggest mistakes, one of the biggest people are still making this year. This isn't just another app. This is not one more password. I know. This is your health story in your hands. So let's talk about it. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine walking into a restaurant, ordering a meal, and the chef says, you'll find out what's in it later. Maybe. Absolutely not. That's Chicago Med season finale chaos. That's the resident plot. That's the resident pilot, actually, episode energy. We're going to reveal the secret ingredient after the credits roll. Kind of nonsense. This is giving House of Dragon, who's the heir confusion. Yes, we're going to reference my favorite shows, okay? But here's the thing. People do that every single day with their health. I don't care if it sounds dramatic. They go to the doctor, they get blood work, they get imaging done, they have surgeries, get medication prescribed, and then they just wait. Like a background character on a hospital drama, hoping for someone to eventually walk in and explain what's going on. Meanwhile, the portal is literally sitting there like, hello. Hey, love. I have all of that. Your labs, your meds, your visits, your instructions. Just log on. Log in. No patient portal. That's healthcare on hard mode. And nobody asks for that expert level. The portal is not extra. It's not nice to have, like a Birkin bag. It's not an optional fluff. It's access. It's control. It's receipts. We love receipts. Well, not paper receipts. I gotta be honest. I like digital receipts, yes. Oh, those CVS receipts, oh, they're so expensive. So let's get into it. What exactly is a patient portal? A patient portal is your front row seat to your own healthcare. Buckle up. It's your digital key. It's your access pass. It's your invitation to the VIP section of your medical life. Zero bouncers, zero velvet rope, zero will call you when we do. When you log in, you're seeing the same electronic health record your doctor sees. Not watered down, not rewritten to be cute, not the PG version. The actual data. Now, depending on your provider, your portal might be called MyChart. If your hospital uses Epic, HealthLife, if they're on Oracle Cerner, Follow My Health, Altera Allscripts, Aetna Health, Patient Portal, Meditech Portal, or something custom with a name like My Health Connect, CareLink, or My Hospital Plus. They all look a little different. The buttons move, the colors change, the logos are doing the most. Sometimes they are. So just like a nice, light, gentle color is fine pattern. But they all have one job, not two fingers, to give you the same information the hospital has in a way you can access without begging anyone. Think of your portal like the Netflix of your healthcare. Your health receipts, your health diary. I love to write, and I have several journals and diaries. Journals, not diaries. Your information home base. Your patient portal is the Netflix of healthcare. Stop living like you're still renting DVDs or Redbox. Remember Redbox? You're not doing VHS. My God, I haven't said that in so long. Energy in a streaming world. No, we're not. Let's be honest, we're not. Now listen, before I go further, I have to shout out my people, the HIM professionals, the clinical informatics squad. Because that portal, that smooth list of meds, those neatly labeled labs, those visit summaries that actually makes sense. The portal not crashing every 10 minutes. That's not luck. That's not magic. That's years of work. That is HIM making sure data is accurate, complete, organized, indexable, very important, compliant, another important. We're getting really high in these lists. Protected And clinical informatics, make sure the tech talks to the EMR. The interface looks like, well, does not look like Windows 95. The right data shows up in the right place. The workflow does not break every time someone hits refresh. If you're not checking your portal, you're letting everyone else write your health story. You would never let a random stranger manage your bank account. You would never say, I don't need to see my paycheck. Just pay me whatever you feel is right. No, I don't think so. But people do that with their health all the time. Are you feeling me? Are you getting my analogies here? You check your bank account, you track your packages, you refresh your Amazon orders. Your health deserves that same energy. And clinical informatics, they're the folks connecting all the pipes behind the walls. Fixing interface, making sure when your lab results drop, they look like information, not like an Excel sheet, Google Sheets, whatever sheets, spreadsheets that's been through an emotional damage and 3 divorces. I was going to say Elizabeth Taylor, but I think she's more than that, right? So when you log into your portal and it works, say a little silent thank you to HIM and to informatics. Let's talk about power, because your portal is not just a digital file cabinet. What can you actually do with it? You can, one, see your results as soon as they are released. I'm a millennial, so I want everything right away. No more waiting days for someone to call you with, hi, is this Samantha? Your labs are fine. Meanwhile, you've aged 10 years in stress. With the portal, you get that notification, new test results available. As soon as you log in, you see it, you see them. You may still have questions, which is fine. That's normal. And that's okay. But you're not in the dark. Two, message your physician's office. You can send non-urgent questions. Hey, this medication is making me feel weird. Is that normal? Can you clarify my instructions? Because sometimes I end up throwing it out by accident. They should really put it on the bottle, on the medication. Can you resend that letter? Excuse from work. I have an appointment. No more sitting on hold listening to that corporate meditation music on loop for 27 minutes. As much as sometimes I do enjoy it, there's times I'm like, please end this misery. And then 3, you can tap, request refilled. Done. Tap. We are not calling the pharmacy like it's 2004. Yeah. Hi, I think I'm out. Maybe, can you call my doctor and, I don't know, get me a refill? No. honestly, if you call the pharmacy, you can't even speak to a representative anymore. It takes a while. um, the next one. This is where the real tea is. What was documented? What was observed? What is the plan, or what was the plan? Not because doctors are out here talking trash like reality TV confessionals, but because this is your record, your story, your receipts. That was number 4. So now we're moving to number 5. Check your bills and financials. You can see what's been billed, what did your insurance pay, what's pending, what's your responsibility. And yes, sometimes it will make you want to scream into a pillow. But knowing in step 1 is advocating for yourself. Not using your portal is like showing up to a job interview and letting a stranger read your resume. You are letting other people narrate your health, and you never reviewed the transcript or the script. And here's the thing. If Drake, yes, Drake, can catalog every song, every feature, every chart position, every stream, for goodness sakes, he has a library of lyrics. You can track your labs. You can track your medication list. You can track your A1C or your blood pressure. It's the same level of dedication. Just apply it to you. All right, let's have a little honesty moment. We're going to do red flag rapid fire. Say that's me out loud. Don't be shy. In your car, on your couch, in your soul, if this applies. Let's get closer. You never logged in to your portal. That's me. Or you have a portal, but you don't know your login. That's me. You only check results when someone calls you. And if they don't, you assume no news is good news. That's me. You have no idea what medications are in your charts still. That's me. Your physician knows more about your history than you do. That's me. You still wait for letters in the mail. Oh God, snail mail. That's me. You don't know your last lab values. Oh, that's me. You did not know your visits notes even existed. Oh, that's me. Your mom, your partner, or your friend knows more about your health routine than you do. That's me. Your health record lives in other people's heads and computer screens, not yours. That's me. Your medical record isn't gossip, but it becomes gossip when you do not check in with yourself or check it yourself. That's what I meant to say, guys. If you said that's me to even one of those, do not feel bad, but do feel motivated, because your portal, she or he, sitting there like, hey, bestie, you ready to pay attention now? Let's really talk consequence as plural. But what can happen if you do not use your portal? You wait longer than you need to. Your labs might be back. Your imaging might be back or completed. But if you're purely waiting for a phone call You're on the schedule of a very busy office. The portal lets you see information as soon as it's released. You miss abnormal results. Yes, your provider should call, should, but things happen. Messages get delayed. Systems hiccup. People get overwhelmed. The portal is your safety net. You miss appointments. It should be on your calendar, but you miss appointments. Most portals will show you your upcoming appointments, reminders, prep instructions, sometimes even directions, and check in requirements. If you're not using it, you're depending on memory, paper reminders. I hate those cards. I always decline them. Or voicemails that may or may not get listened to. I sometimes do not listen to my voice messages, but I have it transcribed. For you can't correct errors. If you ever look at your med list, your allergy list, your problem list, or even notes, you may not notice something is completely wrong right away. I haven't taken that medication in 5 years. I've never had that surgery. That diagnosis is incorrect. Pretty common. Those corrections matter. Those corrections matter for your care, for your billing, for your risk scores. 5, you remain in the dark. And the dark is not a good place to manage your health from. Trust me. Your portal is your power. Your access equals control. Not using your portal this year, in this century, in this period, is the same as still texting on a flip phone. Cute, but unnecessary. Unnecessary. And to bring back one of my favorite pop culture lines, Rihanna said, "Shine bright like a diamond." But you can't shine in your health if you do not even know what's in your chart. Your health data is not a spoiler. You're allowed to read it before the finale. Before the finale. Now, someone listening is thinking, okay, Samantha, this is all cute, but is it safe? Fair question. Let's talk privacy and portals. Your portal is essentially a secure door into your health data. Username, password, sometimes two-factor authentication, I think is actually a standard now. Some codes text to your phone. Yeah, those 6-digit codes. It is perfect. Is it perfect? No system is. But portals are designed with privacy and security in mind in ways that calling your cousin to ask, "What's your labs?" might have been, it's not. And again, this is where HIM and informatics, cybersecurity team all hold hands and stay up all night and drink coffee or whatever caffeine and build the fortress. Your role as the patient is not to become a cybersecurity expert. Your role is to use strong passwords, not share your login like it's a streaming account. I'm watching you guys. Log out on public devices. Keep your contact info up to date. The portal is not the enemy, it's a tool. The enemy is disconnection. The portal is trying to fix that. Let's talk real life. A lot of us are not just managing our own health. We're managing for our kids, our parents, grandparents, partners. Most portal systems allow proxy access for parents to kids. I'm still waiting for my access for of my kids' portals, and one of them is 4 now. All right, delegate access for caregivers. Sorry, guys, one of my pitfalls right now. Sometimes partial access options so that you can manage your child's vaccines, your parents' appointments, your parents' post-op instructions without trying to text everyone screenshots of everything. If you're in that sandwich generation, taking care of kids and elders, the portal is the least of your convenience and more of your survival kit. It lets you keep track. It keeps everybody's information straight. It gives you written instructions to refer back to when your brain is tired. It does get tired. Let's connect some dots. Patient portals do not exist in a vacuum. They sit on top of the EMR, which sits on top of HIM, and the data governance and the increasingly AI is layered into all of this. What came to mind was like that chopped cheese sandwich. Ugh, I'm not a fan. Sorry, world. Just layers. That notification that says you have a new test result that's triggered by a system logic. Those trend graphs showing your sugars or weight or blood pressure over time, that's analytics, sometimes AI driven. Those you might be due for a follow-up reminders. I love those. That could be a rule. It could be a predictive model. The point is, portals are now part of the digital health ecosystem. They're not just PDFs posted online. They're living interface connected to real-time information. So when we talk about AI in healthcare, we have to include how AI might suggest which results show first. Power system checkers in the portal. Draft message response. Flag abnormal values. That means HIM and clinicians and administrators all have to be even more on point. Because now the portal isn't just a mirror, it's a window and a guide. Now let's bring this from theory to action. You're convinced. You're like, okay, fine. I'll log in. I'll stop ignoring those emails. Where do you start? I'm going to give you a portal power checklist. Okay, the first step is a big one. Step 1, log in. If you don't know your username or password, hit forget username or forgot password. Forgot username or forgot password. Or call the helpline on the portal page. Yes, it's annoying. Yes, it's worth it. All right, step 2. Check your personal information. Is your name correct? Is your date of birth correct? Is your address current? Is your phone number and email accurate? This matters for everything else. Trust me. Step 3, review your allergies. Is this correct? Are there allergies that do not belong? Are you missing allergies? You know you have. If you see something wrong, write it down. Portals often have ways to send a message asking for a correction. Step 4, review your medication list. Is there a medication you stopped taking years ago and still is on your list? Do you see duplicate meds? Anything you've never taken? Clean med lists are crucial. Step 5, review your problem list, your diagnoses. You may see chronic conditions listed here: hypertension, diabetes, asthma, anxiety, etc. If you see a diagnosis that's completely wrong, make note, ask at your next visit, or message the office for clarification. Step 6, check your most recent labs. You do not have to become your own endocrinologist, but start getting familiar with the phrases like A1C, LDL, hemoglobin, keratin, vitamin D, kryptonite, just enough to know what's being tracked. You can always ask for explanations, but you should know what exists. Step 7, look at your visit notes. Read how your visit was summarized. You might discover something you forgot the doctor mentioned, instructions you didn't fully catch, new terms to look up, or documentation that doesn't match what you experienced. Your job is to note. Your job is not to critique every word. Your job is to be aware. Your portal should not be a ghost town. Check it regularly. Use it intentionally. Own your health story. Okay. Now let me say something with love, lots of love. The portal is not your enemy. It is not your op, as the Gen Zs will say. I think the millennials will say that too, actually. It is not your rival. It is not the villain of your healthcare story. It is sometimes clunky, yes. Does it sometimes log you out too fast? Also, yes. But for security purposes, of course. Do some systems need better design? 100%. But the answer cannot be, I just won't use it. It just cannot. I won't accept it. Ignoring your portal is like refusing to ever look at your credit score. And then being shocked when the bank says no. You cannot manage what you will not look at. Your portal is not perfect, but it's powerful. I know some of you listening are on the inside, providers, nurses, HIM team. quality, IT, informatics, your job is not only to say, use the portal, but to explain why and help people feel safe doing so. Portals should not be punished, ignored, underpromoted. They are part of health equity, part of patient empowerment, part of digital literacy. So when you teach, do not say, log into my chart. Say, this is how you see your results. This is where you can message us. This is where this is where your visit notes live. This is how you can share records with a new provider. Make it real. Let's talk equity for a second. People with multiple chronic conditions, language barriers, limited resources, transportation challenges benefits tremendously from portals. If the tools are designed and explained well, think about it. Rescheduling online, reviewing instructions in their own time, translating content on their phone, sharing information with family. These are not just conveniences. They are lifelines. So when we talk about digital health, portals are central, not side characters. All right, fam. That's it for today's deep dive into the world of patient portals, aka the group chat for your health that you keep ignoring. Your portal is not optional. It is not extra credit. It's not just another app you don't need. It is your access, your clarity, your control, your receipts. It lets you see your results, understand your care, catch errors, ask questions, advocate for yourself. So, if this episode made you laugh, made you think, or made you say, okay, fine, I'll log in, then it did its job. If you want to go deeper into how all of this ties into digital health, HIM, careers, and the future of our field, grab my book, Digital Health Navigator. It's on Amazon. It's also on, the PDF version is also on Gumroad. If you are a HIM Pro student or healthcare leader and you want practical templates, checklists, and scripts you can actually tap into the HIM toolkit that I created. Also on Gumroad. And of course, make sure you subscribe to the Balance HI podcast. Connect with me on LinkedIn, TikTok, IG, and watch my YouTube shorts for weekly HIM breakdowns, spicy takes, and digital health gems. If you don't understand HIM, you don't understand healthcare. And if you don't understand your portal, you don't fully understand your own health. Stay informed, stay empowered, and of course, stay balanced. This is Balance HI Podcast. I'm Samantha Lugine. I'll see you in the next episode. And hopefully, I'll see you logged into that portal too. No, I can't see. definitely can help you.